Oh,
Mentimian to say me asem say no masisi machi bi.
Any dear penny. Any a penny pa penny. Me pa cho uhuru wani ha oni so a. Ko fa so ko gusu say.
Ma
Fa gusu say na wo so ti saa na. Wa ka wani na mo a wo say wani na nka say pinsuo no pie. Uwia wani so da ho wan. Na anra no media minya akwanya hye ma me ncham papa reverend mo no adom ventures papa anra papa frame me o say na dia na akoi papa me chia pa na unim say anra say rounds no ntino me monitor say de me masiko Rashid Pepo no mo de ne ade but on say anra me catch say ebirum ho a wo mo de no o mo ntimi nya no nra o ya nra schedule no de a eno a schedule no my go back to the schedule eno a schedule a o mo share with us how na niam besi akọ good eno a schedule no Abdul Rashid Hassan Pepo Okoy now Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed enso koy na edru Sam Nate George so you see na man for interest and maybe interest because I was looking at how the conduct in front of the committee and how questions in fact I was expecting questions within the ministry that all kono and I was expecting at least some of the questions out of that based on how our conducting over the period na mamen kwa man so na me nia George Kwe enim komo eno na na wo ho in fact he did excellent work and I during na me monitor at a point na cameras di na chi na wona munya asem ketwa. This is how we work. I mean media general there, when you are within media general you are always ready to execute tax BI de be ma obi asay but media Kwe e wa homa no so be ma boko de Jack, I loved your report. All the angles, when the team, the cameramen, everyone, and now will be you did massive work. But maybe attention, they want. I am sure some can you see Yanka, Busao, some George, DNA, how it went. But exactly. I diverted to the scaffold, confusion, whatever happened.
Because because even while some judge and the feedback on social media was massive. People were really like lauding his efforts, his delivery, and all that. And so that's still been the same today. It's more like continued whatever. But this is what is being discussed now.
Yeah, but see, about saying, I mean, Mona Moho and Tibiana, okay. Will be before baby, about saying.
Yeah. So Andrano. There were supposed to be 8 ministers designated, let's say, in 8 of them. Let's say, and there were 7. Some George, not a break, and a bank. It was a friend, Kofi Adams. That's the minister designated for sports and recreation. Or we are in transport to buy, Mr. Nipe. We are minority transport and Nipe transport tracker. That's it, right? But while you interview, or university, as a candle, who is the minister that's going for help me, I bet now waiting chair anymore. I know could you to bet about waiting chair, so clearly, transport via Yanka. I can't remember, let me try again. Or could you to have a count? But that's what my notion wanted to prevent, because clearly, if you really want to do the furniture, a black quackana, it would take even more than the more duration than some judge area, and so I'm sure they were not really ready to do that interview. But today, usually the next day, really refreshed, new energy and all that to do that. So they thought maybe, and then they could have done that. The majority say, "I won't penny," because there has been an instance where it was the casting, and then they continued with it. And almost somebody they have to stand on their feet and make sure it's done. See, Clark was supposed to administer the oath for a candle. to begin the vetting. And now, I think, like I said, it's on trial, on there, or the end is on trial. Money, net majority on your own. She said, "Mama, I'm confused. She didn't know what to do." And I almost had some more chairs, and bubu chairs, especially honorable basis. You got the name Shaib, Rejak Barry. Yeah, who were really, you know, at the heart of this. Almost to say chairs, say, the furniture and tables, and clearly, Krananka. If you can say and continue, honestly, microphones will be referring to a be better, sir. And I say he has to go and then sit at somebody's microphone. And say it might not be smooth, it will not be smooth. So practically, we could have done it yesterday, honestly. Even though the majority is insisting.
Shadela, and I saw post to be a Yankasa, Tafo, old tough member of parliament, Vincent, a postis, Akando. Is that Akando? Is it Akando was not part of
Akando?
But Shadela on the buy
supposed to be interviewed today. That was today.
So when I said no, Akando, not Akando.
The committee, you know, have their own discretion. Whatever they want to do, and there should not be any problem.
Okay.
Akando was not supposed to be better today. And they in the bar, and it doesn't really matter. It's not about the whole change in the conclusion. About
okay, I see.
The plan is obviously ammonia. I don't think it has to do with Akando. It has to do with the fact that maybe they want more energy to get Kujeto, which might even go late into the So yeah, it's not about the personality. It's not about Akando. It's not about him.
But let me understand this. No, case ni say, and the vetting no enra.
Yes, and after transport minister business after double vetting the name or not that transfer in there.
And so that means that decision was not taken as in consensus or man below that I didn't say.
Usually when we go conclave, they talk, they don't really come and tell us what is like. So I want to be maybe a conclave, you know. I would say let's do it there. And the idea, the plan was to do all the 7, but I'm in the last minute, so they want to do it. Usually, that one, the people can change their mind at any time. You can go to conclave, make a decision, because even Andre Chisi, no, go conclave, they made a decision. Another person came to change it, you know. You can have consensus, but someone can backtrack at any time. People change.
No, but looking at one of the videos, say at the ACCA. MPs ben no because we also be able be minimum or sonny minimum at a point
so
now
that it was
possible
from the anyway finish Tampuli and confusion is started with Tampuli and that Yamako no musu so one time we shy musu the count and I was start some chairs some of the chairs into 2 tables so that I started some chairs if you and who personally you know say honorable winner at the moment, you might want to change. You might not call them because.
I mean, look at that. Just look at it.
Just honorable 3 checks is and then you go like, these are honorable men. And see, when you personally, you have a change of mind. That whole respect, because it was very bad.
And this time, police for now. Or more by intervene here. Even that, even police for crowd.
Yeah.
Not just obiant no one say.
No. Hey. But so that you know, sometimes they see they are untouchable. So once they want to, you know, do something, they want to do it to the end of it. Shaib, for instance, me, I don't have any personal issue with him, but I think he should also relax because he's a new entrant. Honestly, he's a new entrant, so you expect some sort of decorum from his side.
Wow.
Because personally, or say Mike, and then you go like, no. And there's evidence to prove that this is what he was doing. And the fact that you'll be doing a crowd of Busi and like, I am in charge.
You're not aware, sir. Cameras is your muscle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Every media have camera was up. It's personally like this. In Chanka, cameras look up, Chanka. You don't want to like behave well, what I say. But they didn't care. Because this is what they set their mind to do. This is what we want. And then they really achieved it. Honestly, they achieved what they wanted. And see, you say you can actually applaud them because this is what they wanted to do. And yes, the betting will continue. Now,
police for no more around that. And I say,
please hold it alone. Because per the rules, no, if you're a nominee, you're supposed to come with 10 guests. So please do your gates and check all these things. In the register, please, we are enforcement. I confirm with your police station. We are policemen on the ground. The visibility of the policemen area high or ground to audit that. And we are not, fast from police stations. They were there. They are policemen on the ground. A lot of them from the gate to the entrance of the chamber. Even door to the chamber now, and then I'm breaking.
I'm trying to say door. I'm breaking door.
Yeah, because if people want to just be part of the vetting in person, they don't want to watch their TVs. They make TVs available for them to watch. Sometimes you want to be a part of it, be there, hear your MP or whatever talk. Which happens. Sometimes it's more they appreciate it in person than watching it on TV. So that whole forcing to get inside, they do everything possible to get that sort of seat in the chamber.
Okay, now obi prior na in the process omo recording injury
and glass is your gram.
About niema almost say ni bi niema ben
microphones no almost say no. Almost say microphones no. And at table some do back. And a table can take let's say 4 people. And that was on the side of the MPP, right? So in the managing side, it's 8 million. Microphones, it's like more than 4. Yeah.
Wow.
And the majority leader, I say, the Akosunu are actually dental reputation because if you look at our reputation now, the Bani democracy is done well. Even Mahama invested channel it shows that we are a beacon of hope. And the other countries are actually emulating us. And that they see a total disgrace and a reputation that was saying until you take a lot of efforts to actually repair that damaged reputation. But only in second report but it was practically evident they could have continued with it. And then hopefully, they are expecting to do it at the speaker's office. Speaker's office now it's not that big. So clearly, if maybe every nominee is supposed to bring 10 people, they might prune it to maybe 7. I don't know, but it's a small space. We can't really accommodate the same numbers we had in the previous chamber. So that's what it is. And then he said 10 a.m. So hopefully, and then there's supposed to be 6 other ministers. It can be like more than 8. So hopefully, we'll do all the 8, or maybe they will know how to go about it.
Before 7 more, maybe say how this process is here because the question is at that time, not just will be ready to even listen to the chairman.
Chairman, when you're sorry, we Minister President for Transport, sorry, we are now that for appreciate a kind of on here fast. So clearly, they got the pusher of the minority say they are not ready to do it because it's like they know the minority I can say it's quickly the fast on the make if the chairman no take confusion the obiaidi so it had to take the intervention of the chairman to say something, but because the money here so bad there was no way of it to have a kasa and now we buy it and then there are people who also suggested that the chairman is not firm and all that. And this is coming from the corpus of the NDC. Because the that one day, another time. But the truth said he's not firm. He's not, compared to the famous government, the people will do a better job than him. But anyway, another discussion for another time. But moving forward, the truth said as a chairman, you can stand on your ground and take decisions on your. That's why you're a chairman. But don't make it look like only a penny mark in the air chair at the end. Because at the end of the day, you can make a decision and that penny market will succumb to because you are the chairman eventually. So you can do better. That's what I picked from some of the NDC members about Abu Chaban.
Those video some people are accusing Frank Anodom Press or initiatives that go ahead and say they are causing what can you say about that incident? Because all the video they out and say pim a table no so the signal said he gave the go ahead.
From where I was, Interpani started with the PM of and at Tampuli. So once they actually opened the floodgates, and we did the Yes, yeah, you can. Don't do it. Don't administer the yeah. And the fight emanated from almost side that Piamako and Tampudi. It's once will be a flag this night, so we go like, okay, then I started, then let's do it. I cannot say I don't prefer to start here. It was almost be a flag because people would want to do something, but you have to trigger them. And the trigger was from Omutunu and it be a flag gate. No, that is what I can say, and that's what it is.
Do you sense and said they can? Are you sure said ne Vertin no bit me out was there?
I don't know when it changed the location, but the issue that has said they will do it at the cheapest chamber. Once there's going to be a new place, it can take place. But if it will not take place, then it means that maybe we are going back to the old place. But once a new place has been given, for the meantime, once we address whatever Nomana say now, then there's no way this like I said, because a new space has been made available and the business can still go on. Unless it be a dominant zone, and unless it be a minority somewhere, then you can majority go ahead with it because they have the numbers.
Okay. And by that, meaning say, oh, schedule for a ne. The schedule for ne. Do you have it?
So hold on. So the schedule for today, we have the Minister Designated for Savannah Region, Salisu B. Awuribi Isifu, who is a lawyer, is an esquire, and your Minister Designated for Western North Region, Robert Petty Bentum. And we have Minister of State, Government Communications, Felix Kwachiopusu, and your Minister Designated for the Western Region, Joseph Nelson. And I can't know number 5, but some country Yina for Ndra, which is still in the Obekan will be. And I'm Minister Designated for Bonny Region, Joseph Adai Akwabwa. But your friend is saying, Minta can remember lunch break for 30 minutes. In Jabani, Minister Designated for Bonny Region, that's Joseph Adai Akwabwa. Now I be Minister Designated for Bonny East Region, Francis Owusu MP. Nyamata Central Region. Ejumwa Ekopini Orchard. Not last year, my Upper West Region, which is Charles Luanga. So, we may and the lineup maybe Okujitoni mental under account. Into the other accounts here, now, 9.
But let me find out. Time and George, Jata George, that is that is sorry, Sam Jata George. Na Nevertine Kosono. Clearly, you could read from the faces of the other MPs or members of the committee say, "Be okay with that." Now one more response. They will be very reactive. At a point, I remember say, after the market, I said, first time it's no more about committee. No, so no.
Yeah, because we do a bit back post in the money.
So, and clearly from both sides, now you're okay with. How na Afenyama can take
okay. But
some job.
Afenyama is a ranking member of the committee and also the minority leader. And so, a bad thing for the side to say they don't. Yes, personally they can have that. But you can't exhibit it because at the end of the day, it's a collective decision. They are doing this to achieve a purpose, but you can't come and show it on TV and say you don't like what your leader is doing. No. If there will be any reservations on the part of the majority, the which is Jipaku Machi like this, she's like, why would you ask personal questions and all that? But the ranking member of the committee has the opportunity to ask unlimited questions. But at the end of the day, it should be guided by conscience. You see, unlimited questions, that is just 100 hours to do that. Anyway, or even though he has the way to do it, you have to use, conscience to guide you. Say, yes, make me answer any question, but. This will be anything, but go for air then. I should limit it. But if the I think what we saw a question, just go straight to the point. Over India, now you want to feel like or we do personal and or delaying. If you have some straight answers from Jam George, the questions and all that. But Sam George will also put out some pressure, and then he wants to let him know that no, I'm in charge. So looking at all these things, and look on the money here, clearly. And George was also prepared for him because
I see.
How
clearly now almost person said they wanted to have enough time for okuje to ablakwa and if some allow ma eno anwumra no mo ya e bia be take
you Sam George interview started at 3:47 and then he finished at 8:59. That was more than 5 hours. You don't expect me at that time say pursue your friend is saying I can't do okuje to now almost 11 the data. Into what are we going to do? You can take more than maybe 6 hours. If you just look at Shed Kano Menina, into even at look at what way? I'm tired, so I can't really be pushing like I did for some jobs. So I need to go back home, relax, put my thoughts and everything together, and come and face him. Because I didn't know about 11, 12.
I am sure said yes, will not put sort of pressure beyond Obiase, especially after your marking say. And then when you are going na obusa no questioner obi abeka
I think the posture of opinion marketing is like it's really unperturbed about even public backlash and all that. People have actually criticized him. Then he still goes ahead with, because at the end of the day, you watch the vetting and you expect certain questions to be asked, but it will not really come from the majority because I'm not going to be asking tough questions. But it will take the minority to ask certain questions. This person has like state lands and all that, but you will not be coming from the majority side. It's part of some people admit that this is good. At least you get to know other things about this family. But if we leave it all for the majority, we only be praising the majority. I don't have any question. How my yard is so out. See, it's all about praising. If minority so echo their standards, it's good. But there's a number of questions in there. I think Martin should really consider. But if you are, he's doing a good job. What the majority is not doing, it's what he is important. At the end of the day, even minority, that is your duty, that is your role. You have to put the majority in shape.
And then me who say the Fiamma Ponso at a point or now the supplementary question be more or less we can say a leading question. Now the Remuna was streamlining Sam George.
Yes.
And I was monitoring that aspect as well.
Some more times, but you can't just relax. Only some doors. Everything you know, relax. Don't flap. And me, and Casawan, one yes, I think some doors only with obviously anchor. Me take it again, every penny. Into a back, some doors relax. You just relax, just answer. Into a back, obey. I don't know if it was an afterthought, and I said we decided to do that before coming. Not be coming down, relax. I know some of the questions are very annoying, but you just relax. I say just some job on his own, the answer area. And our principal chairman say a ranking member of that committee. So what in India, he can call the shop and you know.
Right, me George, me that's no pay. Me no say because I monitor ujumadi na every preview. Thank you very much. For George Kwe, a media general reporter.